seeing what's going on in Civil today. I don't know. I just came to see what's going on in Civil. I was playing Fallout 4, but my PS4 crashed. I was like, alright, I'm done. This game's been crashing, so... We're gonna head to Sandy right now, because low-key I have to, like, get all the way over there. No new roleplays in the other one, in the new session server. For them to get unbanned. I know one got unbanned, but the other one can get unbanned. So you can probably buy another account, but yeah, they got banned from PlayStation. So now it's just the very long waiting game, seeing whenever they possibly get unbanned or possibly buy another account. Possibly. Yeah, don't ask me why I'm driving this. I haven't played in a while. I'm pretty sure me and my homeboy were playing. We were going on a little hunting trip slash taking a picture trip with the animals. I think I called this one out because I didn't want to live in luxury. So I'm pretty sure I called this one out. We're like, hey, instead of living in luxury, let's go ahead and be poor. So I called this, I think I called it the Journey, because I had one of the journeys from the casino, so I called that one out first. And then called this one out. I was like, you know what, let's not live in luxury. It's a pretty good car, I'm not gonna lie. I still like that front wheel drive. Not my cup of tea. Alright. Let's go ahead and do my
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Boom.
It's on the way.
And here she is, right here. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Generally hate Dave. They have him now. I think it's because I got the nightclub, I think, right? I generally hate those calls. I have a good, like, I hate just the Lester calls in general. I hate the Dave calls, because they're all just so useless. Like, I don't really do them. I think I've done them, but in my pastime. I think a while ago, I think in my other account, I just got so tired of it. I just did all the Dave calls. You did all the Dave calls? Yeah, I think it was all the Dave calls. I did just all of them, so I just got tired of it. I don't know if I did the Lester, because I know Lester's for the heist. But I know I got tired of Dave calling me like 24/7, so I did his calls. And I think they get the punch buddy, right? Or you know what? Screw it. Damn.
Brings you in.
Did I expect that to happen? So yeah, we're just coming joining in, seeing what's going on, see how sessions are doing. Let me see something.
You alright, Mike?
Yo. What, George?
Hello, I got a question.
Yes.
Do you think I can get 19k or I'll pay you back?
And why do you need 19k?
I need to buy a new car, like, the Dinka, just the classic. It's 80k.
George.
Alright.
I love it.
And
What?
how much do you need?
19k.
Alright.
I'll pay you back. After
No,
that.
you're good, bro. You're good. Don't worry about it.
What's up with you?
You're good. Don't worry about it. You said 19, right?
Yeah, 19k.
Alright. There you go, there.
And
Of course.
I'll pay you back after.
You're good, you're good.
Be sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cow mountain lion neck flow.
Where you at?
About to go and find some animals to take pictures of.
Where did you say?
About to go find some animals to take pictures of. Mountain lion, cow, and crow. I'll take the dirt bike up there. Mountain lion, cow, and a crow. Get the picture! Ah! Get the picture! No! That's bullshit! I literally had the picture. I literally took the picture. What the fuck? This game is bullshit. I fucking hate this game, bro. I took the picture. Sorry, I'm catching up. Try and error. How the fuck did the picture not succeed? This game's retarded. Okay, there it is again. There it is again. Bro. This game's busting my balls. How in the fuck? fucking mountain lion. How's this not working? Thank you, fuck! Oh my god, that was so fucking stupid. I can go kill it. They like continuously get eaten by a mountain lion. And now it's gone. We have to get a close-up shot of a goddamn mountain lion in order for that to render that it was a mountain lion. Crazy. Alright, good. Satisfied. Swear to God, I fucking hate this game. Alright, what's next? Cow, crow, and a cow, crow. Alright. Cow and a crow. Where the fuck am I gonna find this? Cow and a crow, cow and a crow, cow and a crow. The cows, I can go to grapeseed actually. I can go to grapeseed for the cows. I don't know about the crows though. Cows over here. Lots of rabbits. Cows. And now all I need is a crow. I don't know where I find that at. I'm going to look at the Gta5 map for that one because I don't know where crows are at. And then Gta5 maps, I can find a crow. I forgot I had a tab open. Crow, crow, crow. So they're in Sandy. Sandy gas station. Alright. Alright. Let's have a look at Sandy gas station. Fuck. Fuck! Come. This game sucks. I'm gonna crash out. Alright. I don't think I should get them flying, just get them... Fucking hell! I know the moment Pepsi sees me, he's gonna be on my cheeks, so I have to be careful. Crow should fuck you over here. Crow. Damn! I think I cooked. Alright, crow. Should be somewhere around here. Gotta find one trying to sit down. Oh! Crows! Get the picture! Is that a crow? Yeah, it is. Yes! Let's go. Checkmate. Nice! Good shit. I got my crow. Nice. Alright, what's that zoo lander shit? I know I got one because I did it the first time. Shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. That's Pepsi too. Fucking me. Ah, fuck me. Alright, I gotta escape now. I know that's Pepsi. I was gonna be pissed off. I did not hit him. I know Pepsi's gonna be pissed. I'm sorry, Pepsi. I didn't mean it. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck, he's right there too. Pepsi, leave me alone! Fuck, it's gotta go. He's got you go. Detour. Fuck! Alright, 4. Fuck! I'm like, fuck, I'm good. I know it's scary. Ah! Well, I can explain.
Driver!
Yeah,
Step out the car.
I can explain. Oh,
face away.
I can explain.
Take two steps to your left.
Okay. I can explain.
Walk back to the sound of my voice.
Alright. I can explain.
Keep coming, stop. Take 2 steps to your right so you're out of the bush.
I'm in a bush?
Yeah, you're in the bush.
Oh.
Face away, mate.
I am facing away.
You're sideways, mate.
Huh? I can explain.
Yeah, let me do everything legally before I let you explain it, alright, mate? Chili, why are you in here, mate?
I just need to speak to you about a serious matter.
Come to Cadillac, mate, and you can speak to me. Alright, buddy, you're under arrest. You have a right to remain silent, and you can see Canon will be used against you in the court law. You have the right to attend if you cannot afford one, will be appointed to you by state and arrest. Do you understand these rights I have just read to you?
Yeah.
Anything on you that point we stick with, stop me.
No.
Alright then, Pepsi. This could sound weird, but can I just do a little cheeky radar check on you, please?
Radar check?
Yes, please.
I'm currently stopped.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you just take a clip of like your last 5 minutes?
No, because I haven't started recording that long. And I was chasing height mic.
Huh?
Just because.
What the fuck is this, and how did you find this?
What is that?
Who the fuck is that?
What are you saying, height mic?
Who the fuck is that?
Hello? Nice car though.
How the fuck did you find this? Right over here.
No offense, Pepsi. It did look a bit suspicious while you were chasing him.
Because he was doing above 100?
No. It looked like we were mapping, so I'm just checking.
No, I wouldn't mind, I ain't got my radar on me.
Alright. That's all I was checking, because no offense to you, he took it, so you cut across the grass, you followed him.
Yeah, because I saw him.
Did you see him?
I saw him.
Alright, that's fine.
That's
fine.
I
Sorry
came
for
over the
assuming.
mountain.
It generally looked like you were full mapping.
Oh, hey, that's fine, mate. But
Just got better eyesight, I guess. Don't
No,
take it to heart.
it's a game, innit, like.
Yeah, it generally looked like you were full fucking tracker fucking
Don't know why
drone
I saw
over.
him. It's because he jumped off the thing, and I just see
Oh,
the car
okay,
hit
that's
the floor.
fine. Yeah, fair enough.
And he's,
I'm not bad, guy.
bye, mate.
See you later, mate.
Right, James. Don't explain to me what's going on then.
So I've been getting shot at by random.
Actually,
Oh.
just come over and stand in front of the bumper.
I've been getting shot at by random people, and I've been getting chased. And I was getting chased by some random fucking go-kart. So I tried to escape, and that thing somebody speeding.
Okay, but you see how this looks, right?
I know, and there's gunshots as well. I don't know if you heard that. That's exactly why I've been running.
Yeah, but you see how it looks
I know.
to me when you're just...
I know, it's because,
Fucking-
okay, I've been taking pictures of animals, right? And then randomly, that go-kart, he just started shooting at me, right? I'm like, what the fuck? But I did. And then you see me, and he cuts off. I'm like, oh shit. But like, I was panicked, you know what I mean? So like, I didn't want to pull over because like, I don't want to get shot. And it's just shooting too, so like, it makes it worse.
Okay, but when we got away from them, why didn't you just pull over and tell me?
I panicked.
You panicked because you thought the LSPD were also shooting at you.
Yes.
You're lucky that I didn't shoot at you, to be honest.
Oh.
If that was anyone else, and you got out of that car as quick as you did, you could have got shot. You
Oh,
know that, right?
I'm sorry. I panicked. I wasn't thinking.
I get that, James, but this doesn't mean you're going to be let go free.
No.
I might give you a ticket and I might cite you out, but you're probably going to have to appear in court.
Okay, let's give you a ticket back. Come on. I'm scared.
I need to check your penal code first,
Okay.
and I'll have to get another unit up here. Just... Actually, do me a favour, come with me a minute.
Okay. You have a nice car, by the
Hop on the
way.
back of this...
Oh.
Hop on the back of the car, mate.
Okay.
You're not under arrest, I'm just going to put you on the back of the car. Alright.
Okay.
Is there anything in that car that put me stick with stop me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm a civil citizen.
I asked you if there's anything on you that poked me stick with stab me. You said no, and I got stabbed by keys.
Well,
come on, man.
what? They're just keys.
Well, let me check penal code violations. And if it's jail time, then you'll be going to jail, alright?
Okay.
Alright, let me just search your car as well.
Can you go talk to that guy in the go-kart?
Okay.
Yeah, I also need to...
I think somebody who knew Danny had a bad heart staged a haunting to scare him to death.
That would be murder.
All this witchy stuff is not Danny's style. Somebody had to help him set it up.
Detective, it's going to take TID some time to crack it. Any of those invoices over there? Goes through mediation. No. There is this.
Oh, there's nothing in that car.
I told you.
Okay, I'm just going to check. Jake, hope, yeah, you got a license and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. Yeah. I should.
Oh, thank you.
I
How
hope.
many fucking extra character slots do you have?
I think like 8 or 9.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. Why? Wait
You
till
are
that.
going to jail.
What do you mean I'm going to jail for what? What did I do?
Jake Hope in Academy.
Huh?
Was it? Hold on, what did you fucking put down as your name?
James Hope.
James, not Jake.
Did you look up the wrong name?
I looked up the wrong name.
Oh. So I'm safe.
Well, you're still going to jail either
What?
way. You ain't got a license either.
No. What if I get a temporary license? What if I get a temporary license? What if I get a temporary license?
You're the one who helped him set up all
No, you're going to jail.
No, come on. Just give me like a ticket, like a hell expensive ticket. I'll pay for that.
I can't let
Nah,
you
nah,
go with
come
the
on.
ticket.
Just give me like 100K ticket, and I'll pay for that.
You give me 100k, Nico, I might check. What?
All right, bet. Wait. Let me talk to the coach. Wait. You serious? Did I? Like I have connections. You know, like.
You give me your yellow jack, I might definitely change my mind.
So, if I give you the yellow jack, you'll let me go.
Yeah, and these rituals didn't work, but you knew that.
And
Yeah,
that's
but you have to go to jail for at least 2 minutes, at least.
fine. I'll take that.
That's an abundance spell, right?
But I won't charge you with everything. It's only because my fucking... You can't tell anyone, though. You can't tell anyone
What?
that you gave me the yellow jack. Just say you didn't want it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to leave civil anyway.
You know my stuff. I also
Huh?
I'm getting ready. What?
You say you're leaving civil?
Kind of. Why?
Well, I want everything.
You're not taking. I have a lot of shit. You can't take that.
Why are you
PS4.
leaving civil anyway?
It's too corrupt, bro.
Come on, hi Mike.
Oh yeah. Vegas said hi, by the way.
take your closed heart.
Huh?
Vegas said hi.
This is a bungalow and also.
Tell Vegas to get PS5 side.
He can hear you.
But the things I told you.
Vegas, get PS5 side.
That's very interesting.
What's your fucking plate, by the way?
Lost MC.
No, not that.
But
Lost
When were you in a good mood?
I was a light.
MC. Where's that?
yes, it is.
Okay, well, you're going to jail.
What?
Because that car's not even registered to you.
It's a friend's car.
Unlicensed driver,
It's a-
impound, which is not.
Hey, it's a friend's car. It's a friend.
Bloody
Hey,
arrest.
it's a friend's car.
Huh?
It's a friend's car.
Yeah, but you're not unlicensed, so you know.
I see how it is. Well,
What do we charge with? Reckless endangerment. Now that's 8 minutes in jail. Speeding 50 plus. That's 20 minutes in jail.
am I gonna be able to get my car back at the impound?
Eluding, in an aircraft. I
What?
didn't know you were eluding me in an aircraft.
I wasn't in an
there you go.
aircraft. What?
Eluding a police officer. Okay. It is 10 minutes in jail, alright?
Okay. Vegas said he'll get one soon.
Give me the yellow jack. Tell Vegas you can't tell anyone, by the way.
He can hear you.
Vegas, you son of a bitch, join PS5.
He said- he said he'll get one.
Quickly.
He said he'll get one soon. What am I doing?
I said, go tell him. We're on Nowhere Road.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Subject. NA. We are going to suspend your license.
I don't even have a
I'm
license.
gonna make. Exactly.
That's the best thing I don't have.
Mr. Hope.
said that they heard a woman crying in two different parts of the house, right? Well, the kids must have talked to each other from the vents in their bedroom. Oh, no.
Tom, like, it will be sad to see you go.
Huh?
It will be sad to see you go.
Yeah, I'll still be here. Cause I'm in a different server. That's why.
Oh, so you're still keeping contact here, though?
Yeah. What the fuck am I doing?
I could arrest you for felony speeding, environment.
Oh, thank you.
But you're still going to jail.
Oh.
You have to go to jail. If I let you off until he knows what you're being charged with,
True. I feel that.
So you have to go to jail.
I'll accept that.
Don't worry, I'll give you a VIP cell. We have them in PS5 side.
Thank you.
Right, I'm not going to impound your car, but
Yay! Thank you.
get rid of it.
What's your character's name?
Who said you could put my window down as well?
Oh! I just stuck my head at the window and it fell down. It wasn't my fault.
That's fine.
What's your character's name?
Weird. Huh?
What's your character's name?
George Marlin.
How the fuck do you spell that? The last
Don't know how
name.
to spell George.
The last name.
Marlin.
Oh, Marlin.
M-A-R-L-I-N.
Oh,
Good God.
I'm special sometimes. I think I gotta put the J.
Special person.
Yes.
Standard things that somebody finding in a basement during wedding.
Anyway, hi Mike, how have you been? Apart from being arrested you with you being 30 seconds into the server.
Honestly, chilling. I've just been driving around, honestly.
How's Vegas if he's leaving?
Huh?
Is Vegas leaving or not?
No, I don't think he is.
I've been outside. Charger, pretty good.
Damn.
How much? Hashtag you didn't see that. Oh right.
Vegas is saying that your character is convicted felon.
Oh, give it to Roman Raw then.
Alright.
Give it to my cop character. I'll make it a cop bar.
So it's Roman. What the fuck?
Roman Raw. R-A-W, mate.
R-A-W. Okay.
Am I called a convicted felon owner bar, Vegas, may I add?
Bro, it's my shit. Motherfucker.
I want all your money, by the way, how Mike?
Bro, I don't have a lot of money right
Fuck.
now.
There's a truck there.
Roman fucking hell, stop doing that.
What the fuck's the train? Oh, it's gone past, perfect.
Okay, Roman Rollin, right?
No, Raw, R-A-W.
Oh, that's alright. I'm not gonna
Like
question it.
raw meat.
Oh, yep, I'm not gonna question it.
Right, come on, Mike, time to go to jail.
I'll be out soon. I'm not gonna,
In like 30 seconds, mate.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my illegal character.
Huh?
This is my illegal character. I just didn't want my other ones to get warrants.
Custody. Like duration 200 seconds. Reason arrested in all caps.
That's wild.
Arrest Dodo. 4 minutes.
I'm gonna switch my 19-year-old character.
Just half that.
I'm gonna switch my 19-year-old.
Where are you going?
I switched my characters. I'm leaving that one rot in jail.
Okay, well, good luck. You broke my fucking door. Why does that character look like Eminem?
What character? What do you mean?
Your character looks like Eminem.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Back to my car. Your character, what you're
What
currently
do you need, boss?
wearing,
Some wheels?
just with the
I can
hat,
bring 'em
Ha-
around.
and if you wear all black, you'd look like Eminem.
How do I look like Eminem?
Because the beard, mate.
We have no... I have... Hello,
You.
what?
You should call your character Eminem.
Why would I call myself Eminem?
Because it's funny. Alright, good luck.
Fuck, of course.
I'll get there
Just
as soon as I can.
Of course.
Do you want to lift anywhere, hot Mike?
Fuck, I called it the wrong car. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I called it the wrong car. This is the wrong car. I not want this one. Fuck. I called it the wrong vehicle. Fuck. I kinda don't wanna move. Alright. As long as it doesn't see me, I should be fine. So I got the pictures of the animals. What else could I do? Oh, I think he lied out. I think that's basically it. Okay, he didn't care. Probably gonna call out another car right here. This is not the one I wanted. I want to get the other beamer. Did not want this beamer. This one's too fucking hot.
You need something, huh?
I'm pretty
Want
sure
your rides?
if
Let me
Pepsi
know.
was paying attention, he would have recognized. Was he there when I drove that? I can't remember if he was there when I drove it or not. Cause I know that one I didn't like it way too prios. Now I gotta spam this. Oh, I think Pepsi might have gone off for the night. This thing's so fucking long. What's up, George?
It's coming at
There
you.
we go.
I'll get back to it then.
Do you wanna do something?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know.
Well, I just got arrested.
You just got arrested?
Yeah.
What, so you got prison?
Nah, I was just speeding.
Oh. Where you at right now?
I'm about to go past the sheriff's department.
Okay. Left on there?
Alright. Get a cup neck here, so I'm sure. Oh, I do get snacks and armor. Okay. Fuck. Let me go get. Bro!
That you in the white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Come in, come in. I've
The
just
door.
opened.
Then I go to the other one, get snacks from that one.
Ah, there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the gun store.
Ah, oh yes, we just opened.
This car should be registered to Monte. That's not the gun store. Whoo!
Wait, where you going now?
I went to the gun store.
Oh.
And then we'll go to Ace Liquor. Actually, hold up. I think this is insane. Alright. Go to Ace Liquor, and then I should be alright.
The government in this state is fucked. You said it. Hola. Oh,
Alright.
hello?
Now, I gotta go to fucking custom shop to get a repair. Now I'm gonna head to the custom shop to get a repair. Fucking stupid AIs. I'm still
Maybe I
questioning.
want my first person.
It's up to you. Who the fuck is that alligator?
Cause I see you're gapping me.
No, I just had a hit start. Careful, cause Pepe's down the street from Yellow Jack.
What's wrong?
Nice. And then we'll go to the other one and see if I get all my snacks. Oh yeah, I need to look at the outfit that I got. That's what I was trying to do.
Hi.
Alright. That's what I was trying to fucking do. But I forgot.
Why you, bro?
You're gonna pull over or what?
No, I just lost the internet connection.
So, you're
How?
looking for stuff.
So I learned one of those stuff.
Now you're chilling.
But I just arrived here and then
Pasta.
Where the fuck is the outfit at?
This sucks.
okay, I'm loaded back.
Alright, bet. I'm trying to find this goddamn outfit.
It's got Route 68.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
I'm some of this shit on Google. Fuck this shit. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck.
Shout if you need me.
Bro, I just had a crash.
With who?
I'm afraid.
Do you need my help?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on the way. Where you at?
East Joshua Road.
Alright, let me see if I can find you. I don't know where the fuck East Joshua's at. I think it's over here.
Ready? never mind.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright, Vegas said hi. Oh, Vegas. Oh shit. He said hi.
What do you mean? Huh?
You remember Vegas? Vegas, the fuck now. Do you remember Vegas from PCF?
No.
He said hi.
Hello. Wait, he doesn't have the PS5 version?
Not yet.
Ah.
What's up, amigo?
Wait, you on Call of Duty?
Nah, he's watching my stream.
Hope you find it, I guess.
Can you
That's
find me on here?
fucking disgusting. I would never, ever,
Okay,
ever,
don't disconnect.
ever touch that ever again.
Plates.
What happened?
Hmm?
My bad, I'm looking at the outfits. I have ammo. I think I'm good. That's the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Is that your Camaro?
Yeah.
That's my Camaro. Yep, I feel you. Hold on. Alright. Surprisingly, Eclipse actually in session. That is 1 in the fucking million. My bad. I'm gonna go see how Yellow Jack is doing.
Did I hear you?
No, you're good, don't worry. How's Yellow Jack doing? Shut the fuck up. I don't normally hit him and right.
Let's go! Santo Jesucristo!
I had to prove a point. We should probably leave. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. They're fine. Let's go ahead and.
I take it this isn't a social call. Oh, hey, you're in trouble. Okay, I'll deal with it.
Oh shit, it's fine. Fuck, it's fine here. You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna pull over. God, I keep forgetting it's not fucking 2 clicks, it's 3. Alright. I generally keep forgetting it's not 2 clicks to despawn my car, it's 3.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
You wanna buy a car?
It's
No,
coming
I
at
got
you.
one.
Cause I got a good collection of cars.
Where is it? Here we go. That's the only car I need right now.
What's that? Let's see.
Is that Eclipse? I think probably was.
Where's the HW?
Nah. I don't have it on this one.
Nah, I have HW.
No, I have it on my S95.
Right. Oh, is HW allowed then?
I don't actually know about the server. I never actually tried or asked.
Cause Pepsi told me off because of that, but I seen a couple with HSW and the Civ 5 HSW.
Shit, I don't know.
So
Bro! Fucking hell, come on here. Take this left, bro. I have fucking one more day until I get paid, bro. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Chili. Damn!
Yo. Not down.
Are there no cops?
Well, I didn't think so.
Mm. I think they repair. I was cutting up, goddamn. Bro! I can't get soda. Okay, I guess not.
We only go lazy though with his name, Stanley.
Hmm?
Like a cop.
What do you mean?
I think it was his name, Lazy.
Oh, there's a cop?
That's his name. Yeah, just one.
I'm a pussy.
232.
Bro, I was just cutting up. I wasn't even fucking paying attention to what was going on. I'm gonna give it a repair real quick. I started cutting up, bro. I don't know. I wasn't even fucking paying attention.
What happened?
I started cutting up. I was. What the? Huh. This is a very interesting spot I'm at. I'm currently flipped upside down. And it's like very interesting because like, what the fuck do I do?
Oh wait, that's not. What?
Huh. Oh fuck, wrong button. No, go back. Am I fine? I'm fine. Alright.
Oh, sorry, bro.
George. I'm not calling.
Sorry, bro. I got it back.
What other car do I have?
I'm on the clock.
I very damaged my car.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
I mean,
I'll
fucking
get back to
hellfire.
work.
Right now we got 3 cops and like 6 civs. Where's oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what other outfits I used to have, bro. I lost all my shit.
Are you still the owner of BCN?
Yeah. I'm still the owner.
Does he or not? Or you changed the name of the crew?
Nah, I just honestly retired. Did I hit them? Alright. I might make it blue again. Something seems wrong. Something's the same. Something's wrong. I forgot I haven't had shit in my nightclub. Where are the cops at? They're like an RTO, but like... I'm not seeing any. Damn.
Yeah, you crashed. Okay. I double crashed, that's why I overtook you.
Oh. Make a left. I'm just driving around right now. Trying to find a cop. Damn, George! Damn!
Huh?
George!
By the way, I have to...
Alright, bet. Be careful.
Yeah, what?
I was trying to find a cop. There's 8 people in here, and I'm finding no cops. Nothing. That passed like 8 people. Is that a cop? I think. Oh my god, I think it is. It is! Alright, I'm taking my shit to the water. Fuck this shit. Somebody's gonna catch up to me. I'm going into the river. Fuck all that. He ain't catch me this time. He's gonna probably catch up, but I took a hella distance right now. Let's make this right. He's at least 3 car lengths, so I'm fine. I'm taking this shit to the water. Fuck all of that. Unless I lose him right here. No, I'm not losing that. My car is not faster than his. Move. I might low-key fucking lose him. No, yeah, I'm not losing him. Alright. Water time to go. And I fucking spun out. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the water. We're definitely in the water. We have to. I'm sorry, bro. I have to. You're gonna be pissed. I'm sorry! I know he's gonna be pissed. I know he's pissed. I had to. I couldn't get caught. I couldn't get caught again. Not again. Not again. I know he's pissed off. I know he's so bad. I couldn't get caught again. And I spun out, so I had no fucking choice. I had no fucking choice, bro. I'm so sorry, Pepsi. I'm so sorry. I couldn't get caught again. That's alright. Fucking like 8 different cars were speeding and he saw me only. I could not get caught again. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. I had to get away. I had to. I couldn't get caught. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. He'll probably come back in like 10 seconds, see my car, and then just try to kill me. Annoying Pepsi. I knew he was gonna fucking outrun me. And I fucking spun out because of dirt, so I had to run. I don't know where he's at. He might try to tow my car. I don't even remember the plate in my car. I'm scared to go up. He might try to snipe me. Is that a boat? Wait. I'm making sure I don't see him. Cause like, if I see him, I'm cooked. But I should be fine. He shouldn't really be... I feel like he'll have dispersed. Maybe. I feel like he has like more bigger issues than me. Hopefully. Cause I last time, a while ago, I went up, I got fucking sniped. So I'm kind of scared to go up. I kind of don't want to go up right now. So I'm glad I jumped into the water when I did. Because right now, I'm scared to go up, and I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I just see darkness. That's all I see. But I know he's gonna fucking... maybe take my car. I don't know. Fucking... Eclipse, I'm afraid, Black Monkey, Chili, and CMC all in one sit chat. We're in session? Nowhere. Gotta love it. You really do gotta love civil roleplays where 90% of the session's not even in session because you're like fucking chilling in a VC. So you're basically left with fucking nothing because the 90% of the cops that's supposed to be cops are just chilling in civvies. So you really gotta enjoy the times you have in civil. As I am swimming in the fucking ocean because I didn't get caught again. So here we are. Swimming in the ocean. I don't know how fucking far I am. I heard something. I don't know how far I am. I don't know if I'm close to land. I don't know if I'm far from land. I generally don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. I could be really fucking close to land right now. Or I could be really fucking far. I don't know where I'm at. I think we're close to land, maybe? Because it is getting shallow over here. So I'll probably go over here and see what's up. I mean, I've been underwater for a good minute. So I don't think he would low-key be on me right now. Maybe. I mean, it is Pepsi. No offense, Pepsi. But we should be fine. Maybe. I'm gonna go back up. You didn't impound my car. So we're lucky fine. Let's just go back up and see what happens. Damn! Yeah, we're good. And I'm actually not the only one that pulls the water strat. Out of all the YouTubers and streamers, at first, well, no, I didn't even think I was the only one. Because I know, like, a lot of people in civil, majority of people in civil, they would complain that I pulled the water strat too much. Because I had scuba gear, or I have rebreathers. So I can basically be underwater for an unlimited amount of time. Oh my god, a piggy. For an unlimited amount of time and not have to worry. And a lot of people in civil, it's mainly in civil too, they got mad about that. They didn't like how when they would pop my tires that I would go in the water because I can't pop their tires, which made no sense whatsoever. For some odd reason, we can't pop the cops' tires, but they can, by free will, pop all of our tires, which still does not make any fucking sense. But a lot of the cops, majority of the cops that would go after me, they would complain that they didn't like how whenever they pop my tires, my first instinct was to go in the water. Turns out, I'm not the only YouTuber that does that. Thankfully, I'm not the only YouTuber that has the logic to go in the ocean when I have 0 to 1 tire on my car. Because, I mean, like I told the cops, it would be fair game if I could pop their tires too. Okay, fair. If I could easily pop their tires off their car, it would be fair game. You know, like the moment they got my tires, if I was able to unload all my guns and get all their tires, they would be... That scared the shit out of me. If I was able to get all their tires the way they got my tires, it would have been wraps. Because either way, we're all fucking cooked. I have no tires, you have no tires either. It's whoever can drive the best without tires at the end of the day. But since Civil made a rule to where we can't pop the cops' tires, it's basically like a done deal for the cops. The moment they start losing, they go for shots. That's the one thing they do. The moment they're losing, they go for shots, for tires. So once they get, like, even one of my tires, it's crucial. So I can't fucking drive. So my best way is to just fucking go in the water. Because that's the only thing I can do. Yeah, if, like, I've done it before in Civil. I've done it before with Slapped and everyone, where I've had like an hour-long chase. Because I think your trials last an hour, and then you have to end it. I've had an hour-long chase before. I've had a chase where they didn't get my tires, and we went around the entire city. I've had that kind of chase. But now, it's more rare to have that kind of chase, due to the fact that 90% of the time, the cops shoot my tires, so I have to go into the water. So in Civil, it's honestly really rare for me, in that case, for me to have a chase where I can get in my car, go into 1080, and not have to worry about them shooting my tires. Or, in that case, I don't have to worry about having to RC my car That way, if they do get my tires, I'm not in the car. If that makes sense. Either they get my car only, or they get me. Or they get neither. So, it's pretty rare in Civil for me to low-key do a hella good roleplay. I'm not gonna lie. It's just... there's too many advantages for the cops, and they use them all. And there's also way too much corruption from the cops too, that makes it just 10 times worse. It's just the corruption that they use, and the way that they are able to manipulate the system. That's what makes it easier on their side. Like Pepsi, he's a chill one. Pepsi's a good cop. He's honestly one of the best cops in here so far. I can agree on that. Pepsi's one of the best cops in Civil. But a lot of the other cops, I don't really fuck with them, because it's just like, nah. But Pepsi, I fuck with them as a cop. Scared me. But yeah, Pepsi, I low-key fuck with him as a cop. He's honestly one of my favorite cops. Him and Vegas are one of my favorite cops when they are cops. Everyone else, I do not fuck with as a cop. Just mainly Pepsi and Vegas. Those two, they're chillin'. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The ratio for Civil is low-key dying too. Like, there's at least 5 people in Civ chat. None of them are cop. Pepsi is basically like cop only all the time. For the majority when I'm in session, it's always Pepsi being a cop. It's never really anyone else being a cop. From what I've seen, it's always Pepsi. That's honestly why I stopped being cops, or being a cop. I used to honestly be a cop and a firefighter. I think I tried everything when I was role-playing. I was a firefighter before. I was a cop as well. So I've low-key tried everything. I think the only time I semi had an enjoyable experience as a cop was in United Roleplay. And that was the time that me, I think Frosty, I forgot his name, but he didn't change it. Delta, another guy, that's when we had beef. But other than that, I've never enjoyed being a cop. If you guys remember, I joined United a year or two ago, or a couple months ago, and there's this guy named Immortal Delta. And I don't know why, but we never got along. I remember Jax, damn, that was legendary. The first time I had an encounter with them, I was on patrol, and I was in Polito, and I ended up hitting a turn. The light, I think it just turned green. I didn't look behind me, and they rear-ended my patrol car. I pull over, and I don't know why. Hold up. But, what's it called? What was I gonna say? Fuck. Yeah, we got into a little traffic stop. And basically, I don't know what I did to him, but he was just being a dickhead to me. Like, he was cussing me out. And I remember I had my gun for protection, like, oh, put that shit away, or something like that. I had the clips and everything to stream. I think I streamed it, I can't remember. But I know we just went through the skin. Me, him, Immortal Delta, Jax, and, like, I think we just went back and forth. I remember we couldn't really be in the same session together because, like, we had a gang called Mercedes Boys. That was way before PCF, way before I even really roleplayed in Civil, because I was in Civil multiple times. And we had a gang called Mercedes Boys. And all we did was drive our Mercedes around town and flex. Because, I mean, I think the Shafter V12s were, like, the most expensive cars. If not the most expensive, the most rare cars that you see in the streets. So, me and him, my homeboy, we got our Mercedes out. I had the underglow was purple. I don't know why, that was our colors, purple with underglow. And every time that they would see our cars, they'd try taking them. And every time we'd be like, oh, our car has, a fingerprint scanner, so oh, no, you're not getting, you're not the rightful owner, so it's gonna lock on you. My car, that's the one. It's gonna lock. Just bullshit. And we went back and forth. I don't even know why we had beef so much, but I'm not gonna lie, I do miss that. I know I've talked about it so many times, but I think that's one beef from a roleplay server that I do enjoy and I do miss. Cause I mean, that shit was so petty and just so like stupid for no reason. Like, we didn't have to beef. We just all chose to just beef randomly for no reason. And I still don't get why we beefed. We just did. And I know it pissed off a lot of people. But honestly, I did have respect for them. And the only reason why I said I have respect for them is because, unlike here, I'm not gonna give names, but I mean, I know, since I've talked about this many times, a lot of you probably put the pieces together, and you'll know who I'm talking about. A lot of people didn't take it personal. Like, Jax and Delta, they didn't take the beef personal. What do I mean by that? They didn't go out of roleplay with the beef. If it was out of roleplay, all we really did was talk shit on general chat, and then that was it. We never went to DMs, you know, we never had to go to DMs and be like, oh, this and this and this, or blah 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 this and blah 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 that. No. We never went to personal DMs. We never had basically how civil is, where one person doesn't fuck with you and the whole server doesn't fuck with you. Damn, what the fuck? I never had that issue with Jax and them. We had beef, you know, we did go to general chat with the beef, but that's all we really did. We handled majority of our beef in session, literally in session, and we knew like once shit was done. We had our beef, we had our times, yeah, but we handled it basically, I'd say, a little bit more mature than civil. We had beef, we talked shit in general chat, but then we said, hey, you know what, pull up next time in session, and that's basically what we did. Every time we started in session, it was just on site. So I low-key fuck with that, and I low-key do miss that. I mean, I know that beef for me at the time, it was generally just fucking annoying. And I hated why these fucking two teenage kids were going after us. But I do miss it. That's why that beef for me, it was honestly one of the most legendary beefs I've had. Because I mean, we squashed the beef after that. I mean, from what I've seen, we literally no longer even have beef anymore. So honestly, I do fucking miss that. If, like I've said many times, if United made a comeback, I think it would be legendary. Because I mean, that server was fucking epic. I do miss that server a lot too. Damn, man. This was the main car that we would use in United. And I think they used other cars too. I think they were like, they used fucking, lowriders. So when they saw this car, and then we saw their cars, we knew something was gonna go down. And I mean, we lost some, they lost some, but we honestly had a lot of fun. I still can't believe that encounter happened because I was a cop. And I still don't even know how that happened, but I think either later that day, or after that day, I had got like 4 or 3 calls to his house, because he owned a house in Pluto. We'll go to it low-key right now. Him and Jax, they owned, I think, one of the houses in Pluto. And I remember we got a call over there for like, yeah, I think a domestic disturbance or a, I think it was a domestic, something domestic, or I think he had shots fired. It was one of those. I know he had a gun too. And I don't know how or why, but I remember going over there, and somehow this motherfucker will recognize me from the crowd of like 5 other cops there and start talking mad shit. Just mad shit. I remember I had to literally be escorted out into the scene because I was like a liability because of how I made the suspects get more just angry. I don't know, I forgot what the fuck happened, but I know since he got more angry or started aiming his gun at us, I had to leave the scene. I was able to be outside. I was able to still be around the scene, but I couldn't be like priority or primary, if that makes sense. 'Cause I know I was a ride along. No, I was by myself. I was like the second one on the scene though, and I was kind of like secondary, if that makes sense. But I know that they had to take me out of the scene, maybe like the fourth, fifth person on the scene, so I had to like be like across the street, since the suspect was like mainly going after me and shit like that, and that was Delta. But like, that shit was honestly fucking awesome. But I think after that, I don't know why, I just never was a cop. I don't think I was ever a cop in civil either. I think I was always just civ in civil. Civ and firefighters. Other than that, I was never a cop. And after that. But I've explored, so I don't, like, I know you guys see mainly me as civ. You have to really look. I know I do have a category for United roleplay, and in some of those roleplays, there'd be me as cop. But I've explored as cop and as firefighter. I've been firefighter, EMS, and civ, but I mainly become speed. I was mainly civ. So I know Jack's fucking hell. Delta's house was, I believe, it was this one right here in the corner. This was Delta's house right here. Yeah, I remember this was his house right here. Him and Jax lived here. I don't know for how long, but I know they did. And then the incident where I hit them, or where they hit me, bro. Well, too fucking late. He should have been across the street. Anyways, the crash, it was over here, right here. I didn't look back, I don't know why. So I literally turned and boom! And they flew all the way over here. I'm guessing they were speaking really fucking bad. They flew over here. I parked up right here. And from there, we were just talking. So I think Jax was the one that hit me. It wasn't Delta, it was Jax. And I had to make sure that they were okay and everything. And that's basically where the beef started. And basically where everything happened. I don't remember why or how I ended up switching from cop to civ. But I ended up doing that. I can't remember how or when. But I know I did switch, because I think I was civ. Oh, Riley! That's his name, was Riley. I remember I was role-playing, and I always had this objective in each roleplay server. Except for this one, because I didn't fucking need it. But I always had an objective, since for some odd reason, muscle cars were like the, they're like the highest of the highest. So you basically had to really be like Civ 4 or Civ 3 to unlock a muscle car. And at that time, I was honestly, oh, hold up, stretch. I was honestly like really addicted to using the STX. So in every server I've had joined, I made an objective. We're gonna save money, and we're gonna rank up until I can get the STX. And that was my plan. That was always the objective, is that new sessions or new server, since I gotta save up the money too, and I gotta save up my rank. Don't buy it, just rank up. So every day, and my main car was the Sabre Turbo. That was my main car. It was green and black. I'll pull it out right now too. But I remember it was either the Sabre Turbo or it was the Banshee. This one right here. Those two cars were my main cars that I would use for whenever I was starting a new server. And I don't know why I just had the objective to always like grind up my rank. Cause like I said, for some odd reason, except for civil, muscle cars were like the highest of the highest. So you had to be like Civ 3 or like an experienced Civ to unlock it. So I remember in United, the same thing applied. I think I had to be like Civ 3, I believe, in order for me to unlock the Mustang, the muscle cars, including the SCX. So I remember I would drive the Sabre Turbo around. I unlocked it, and no, I don't think I unlocked it yet, but I remember Riley, he was one of the boys from Mercedes boys. I don't know what I was doing, but I was driving around, and Riley was like, hey, do you want to check something out? I got a car that has speed glitch, you want to check it out? I was like, sure. I didn't trust it because, you know, that's to get fucking kidnapped. But I don't know why at that time I was like, you know what, fuck it. If I get kidnapped, I get kidnapped. And at first, I was really sketchy that he was gonna kidnap me. But after, he didn't. And I don't know how or why. But me and Riley, we became like hella close. And at that time, we had made a gang called Mercedes Boys. And that's all we did was drive this car around, flex it. Cause I think this car was the most expensive car. Like, you had to be like the really highest rank to get this car. And, what the fuck? And we would drive around, flex the fuck out of this car, and basically just think that we were top tier. And then of course that's when Immortal Delta and the other guy started fucking with us. And I don't think Jax was ever involved, cause I know Jax. There were a couple in the roleplay, Jax and Immortal Delta. And I just remember that yeah, all I can remember is that like they were a couple. I think Jack started being a cop, and then Immortal Delta was a civ. So then that's basically when everything escalated, and back and forth happened with us. I think, because at that time I was also graduating, I believe. And I'm guessing they had to shut down. I kind of forgot the reason why they shut down, but I know they did the shut down. So then, boom, they shut down, and they haven't been up since then. But you can find the old streams. There's somewhere here. I know I do have a playlist of some old streams I found of United Roleplay. So if you do look, you can find some old streams. But this was the first Sabre Turbo. Wait, fuck. This was the car I would use every time I would join. I don't fucking know why. I generally don't know why. But until I got the until I got the SCX, this was the main car I would use in United Roleplay. And I think that's the car. I think Riley had a buggy, and that's how we met. He saw this car because it was unique. No one else drove this car because I was still a new Civ. I don't know. I think this was a starter car. This is why I had it, because it's a starter car. I drove this, and he drove the buggy. Found me and just said, hey, you know, let's go for a ride. And we went for a ride. But yeah, we literally beeped for like fucking months. And I mean months. And then me and Riley, we just started flexing. I mean, we fucking bought a yacht to flex. We have bought, I generally hate these fucking AX correspondents. I remember we bought a yacht. We have bought, I think, like 6 or 7 other cars to flex. And at that time, Delta, they stopped beefing with us, and then they came back. So I think they had to go MIA. So at that time, Mercedes Boys, we're making a name for ourselves. You know, we're making edits, because I didn't make edits a lot. So I made a whole edit of all of me and Riley just fucking driving around. I remember for some fuck-ass reason, one of them was him speeding his Lamborghini Aventador over here, just speeding across the goddamn runway. I think he did like a little drift or something like that, something like this. And then fucking hit the exhaust or something like that. Something happened, I can't really fucking remember. But literally made edits at that time. They saw him, because it was like civil, where you can post your content or post your pics. And I remember I posted like 3 or 4 and be like, yeah, what's up, bitches? Mercedes Boys is on top. Yeah, fuck with us. And they saw him, and they're like, fuck you, we always win. Your cars would have been ours, this and this and yada yada yada. And we would all just go fucking back and forth. I honestly forgot what the fuck happened, but I know at some point I became staff in that server. I don't know how. I don't remember how or why. But I became staff. I think Delta was staff too. And it was, I think, 4 days. Or I think I was getting ready to graduate. 3 or so days before I graduated. And I was at school with paint smokers. And I just remember we kept going back and fucking forth. I generally don't know why. I feel like I was the main reason why they shut down. But I remember we just kept going back and forth talking mad shit in staff chat. And Jax, they had to lock the entire staff chat because me, Jax, and the other guy me, Delta, and the other motherfucker that I was beefing with just kept going back and forth. And I still don't get why we went back and forth. I still don't understand it. We just did. And I remember we went back and forth. They shut down the entire goddamn thing, and then after that, we just stopped. And it's actually kind of crazy because Delta is actually in civil. I don't know if he ever did an application, but I know when I joined a while ago, or like I was looking just through general chat and HQ, Delta was there. So Delta, he's still pretty active in roleplay, I think. He just doesn't roleplay right now, currently. But I know Delta for sure is in civil, because I've seen him here. But I think that was the one beef that was memorable. We've had some beefs here in civil. I think the most craziest one... Damn, how fast am I going? I think the most craziest beef I had was with Adam. So this is kind of the origin story of PCF and how PCF became a thing, basically. I was in civil, doing my thing. I'm pretty sure at that time I had my STX, and this kid Adam had got his Lamborghini Aventador. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the truck, the Lamborghini truck, whatever the fuck it's called. He got stolen, and I don't fucking know how or why, but he came to me and asked me for like 55 grand, I believe. And he said that these guys, either they want money or they want something, but he can negotiate and get his truck back for some money. I think I paid him 100 grand, because those two guys, I think I ended up paying both those guys 100 grand. Just one person 100 grand. And Adam got his car back. And I remember he was like, hey, like, I want to have some friends, you know. I want you to meet some guys because, you know, he helped me out. So I want to kind of do the same thing for you. So, and this was before I was a gang member. This was before I was a nuisance in civil. This was literally like before I became notorious. And at that time, I still had the block. I bought the block, I think, a month or two into civil. But it wasn't used for PCF yet. So he's like, hey, like, I got these guys, I want to meet you. You help me out, so I'll do the same thing for you. So I'm like, alright, bet, fuck it, let's go for it. And, hi. We go to the airfield in Sandy. And he's like, hey, like, this guy, Mike, or Brandon. Because at that time, Brandon, he wasn't wanted, you know, he wasn't really a nuisance. He's like, hey, this guy, Brandon, helped me get my car back. You know, can we help him out? And this is where the OG members of PCF came in. They were like, hey, you know, thank you, bro. You have our homie, we'll do the same thing for you. I forgot what the fuck happened, but we started doing licks. Essentially, we made PCF, but not PCF. We're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's go run the ones with those guys. Let's go run the fade. Let's get the fucking car back. Let's get the money back, and yada yada yada. So we go, get the car back. I'm Civ 1. I'm literally a fucking Civ 1, so I can't do anything. I don't know how the fuck I even did anything, but I was a Civ 1, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's go for it. I had a pistol, and we go and blick the motherfuckers down. And I'm like, alright, bet, you know, like, I'm kind of getting in my hang of it. I'm kind of, you know, getting in my element. It's just fun. So they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna name you MJ. And that's where Brandon got MJ. So if you guys ever wondered why sometimes people call me MJ, or if you're like in the PCF server and you wanna know why my name is MJ, that's why. For some odd reason, they were like, instead of calling you Michael or Mikey or calling you Brandon, we're gonna call you MJ. So I'm like, okay, bet. And they asked me like, hey, MJ, do you have a house that we can stay at? Because we don't have no houses or anything like that. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I still got a spot we can go to. And that's basically where the block became the block. We went to the block and they were like, okay, bet, this works. Because you can go inside the little house too. So like, oh, no, fuck it, this works. This is the block now. And at that time, that's when we made PCF. We're like, hey, bro, let's go to the store. Let's look at get pretty gang, start, you know, and you can go back and, because I know my story's kind of faulty. But you can go back in streams, I'll try to find it too. And you can kind of find out where we made PCF. But they're like, let's go to the store, get our fits together, let's make a gang. So then that's when PCF became a thing. And at that time, there were two other notorious gangs that were fucking ruling civil for I don't even know how long. Those two gangs were CHC and Rum. Russian Mafia and Chamberlain Hill Crips. Those two gangs were running the fuck out of civil. They were literally like PCF before I retired, essentially. So we went to the store, and at that time, Civil wasn't so, how to say, butthurt about what you did. You know, Civil didn't really give a fuck about what you did, as long as you weren't really doing shit bad. So I remember, as we're getting our fits for PCF, oh shit. As we're getting our fits for PCF, these two cops come outside, and I didn't even do shit. No one did anything, but they basically started harassing us for no reason. And the OGs were like fucking, I'm telling you, they were YNYNs. They got so pissed off, and there was 2 cops and 3 of us. I think there's 3 of us and 2 cops. They beat the shit out of both those cops. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I was there, and they got those cops. Were like, "What's up, you fuck nigga? What do you want to do?" And boom, boom, took both of them down. We ran from this Suburban right here. This shit went down from this Suburban. We ran all the way over here to the goddamn bunker, the one that's by that farm. We just fucking booked it and ran. I don't know why that shit happened. It just did. So we really went from that Suburban. We left our car, I think, in the back, because we don't take a car. So we left the car in the back. Ran from the Suburban all the way, I would say, where is it at? It's somewhere over here. Shut the fuck up, Martin. It's by the bunker. Oh, it's like back there, somewhere back there. Fucking over here somewhere. But we ran fucking from the Suburban, basically over here to that bunker. Little farm is on the dirt trail over there. And we head out. We head out for I think about 15, 20, 30 minutes. Changed our clothes, and then went back out. Of course, the cops, you know how they were back then, they metagamed. So they found us, but somehow the OGs were like, hey, you know, we didn't do shit. You know, like, yeah. They didn't fucking, somehow they got us out of the situation. So we got out of the situation, and we started causing absolute fucking havoc, absolute war. And CHC and Rum, they were the fucking top G's. This is where we ran over, by the way. And they're like the top G's of Civil. You know, they overpowered PCF itself. They didn't even know what the fuck PCF was at that time. It was Slapped, Twan, Outward, Juza. There's a lot of the OG members that got banned or got kicked out or left. And I don't know how or why, but we started beef with them. And at that time, it wasn't how Civil is now, where you have people having like fucking 20 different cars, armored cars, bazookas, RPGs, shit like that. No. The highest rank that we were Civ 3. There was no Civ 4, no Civ 5. It was from Civ 3, Civ 2 to Civ 1. The only thing we really had to use was the STX, a pistol, an AP pistol, and a micro SMG. That was the only general thing that we all used. And it was one of the best, absolute legendary beefs we had. Because that's when Twitter was used the most. If you can try to go back, I know some people that are still in Civil. You can try to go back to, because I know if you go through the images or just look at PCF or something like that, some keywords, I'll find them too. You can kind of see the OG Twitter posts and how shit was bad. And it was so bad, I know CHC owned Airfield, which is over here, and we owned the block. We did block for block, basically. We said, hey, pull up, they did. That's literally what we did. We were like, hey, CHC, hey, if this your block, we'll take a picture over here, send it to Twitter, tag Slapped or Outward, leave, go to our block, and be like, pull up. They'll pull up, boom, 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 shots, boom, 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 shots, boom, 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 shots. They'll dip, they'll go into their airfield, talk shit, we'll pull up, boom, 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 shots, boom, 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 shots, boom, 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 shots. We'll dip, go to the block, same thing. It was a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And let this be known, the highest rank was me. I was a Civ 3, we were all Civ 2s and Civ 1s doing this dumb shit. We had a bike, a SDX, and like shafters. We didn't have all this other shit where the ramp buggies or like the fucking other armored cars. All we had was one SDX, and that was it. They had a Mancha Scout and I think one armored shafter, and that was basically it. And at that time, Civil, they didn't give a fuck about what you did. So we had a war with them for like a whole 3 months. And that was the absolute first war that PCF had won against CHC. And the reason why I say that, because they stopped fighting us. At some point, and I remember I had this clip, it's still legendary. We found them, I think, doing their trucker business, because they had a trucking business to hide their illegal shit. And it was right in front of the airfield. We had our STX. We saw them, got them out the truck. One of the boys got beat up, and outward, he tried to run across the street and shoot us. I don't know how the fuck I got that kill, but literally right here, we pull him out the truck, shoot him, and kill him. And there's like 4 of us versus 2, and us fucked up, and we low-key jumped the fuck out of them. But it happened, and we won. And then that's when PCF started getting a name for itself. I mean, what the fuck? The block was getting hotter. We got raided by cops at least every day. We had to really go and hide out every day. We got notorious. And I remember this is how paint smokers got initiated. Because I know paint smokers IRL and personal. I said, hey, you know what? Like, join this gang that I made with some boys. And, you know, you could low-key be part of the gang. So I remember it was, I think, 4 or 5 YNs. These are the OG members of PCF. They're like, hey, bring your boy over here. And they made it sick as fuck. We were on one civ chat. They had paint smokers and 2 others drop down another civ chat. We were all here, right? I was outside right here. The 3 other members. They took paint smokers in here, talked to him, say what's up, brought me in there. And I was like, no, he's good, don't worry about it, like, he's chilling, I trust him, he's my boy. They jumped him in, and then trusted him. And then, one of the worst betrayals happened, in the entirety of my fucking life. Adam, the motherfucker who brought me into PCF, he betrayed us. I forgot what the fuck he did, but basically, I think he snitched. I think Adam went to CHC at Rum, and snitched on PCF, and we found out. I don't know how we found out, but we did. And I remember we were like, hey Adam, come to the house, you know, we need to talk to you and shit. And this house is bulletproof. This house has you can't shoot inside the house. It's all bulletproof. I remember we're like, hey, get your PCF out, we're gonna hit a lick. But we're like, first we can talk to you about some shit we heard about you. We have him right here in the corner. It's one nigga right here, one right here, one right here. Adam is in the corner right here. I'm right here. I'm by the door. They interrogate the absolute shit out of Adam. And then, when they get their answers, they for one, rob him. And then, Adam was really ballsy. With 3 guys right here in front of him, 1 right here, he pulls out a gun. Some magical way, we all killed him, and boom, that was it. But I found it surprising how the guy that literally got me into PCF, and the guy how literally, like, the same guy that, you know, I trusted, went and did this. It was kind of crazy. So, that's how the betrayal happened. And from there, PCF started reigning terror. I mean, we would go back and forth to war with CHC, and with Rum, back and forth. And then Lucid joined. If you guys don't know Lucid, he was a handful. Actually, before that. So, people saw that PCF was rising. And I mean it was bad. Because we had Rum, CHC, I think one more gang, and cops say on Twitter that they're gonna take us down. It was so bad. Because I know the OGs, they had to leave for some time. They had to go inactive for some time. And in that time, I became the leader. So I started taking over PCF. That's when Bosco joined. That's when Crazy Boy joined. That's when a lot of people joined. And started taking co-op. Anyways, I'm back. But that's when a lot of people started joining PCF. And that's when we started making a name for ourselves. So in that time, me only, Brandon Murphy, got wanted for terrorism ×2, and I believe killing, because I went on a killing spree. I mean, Brandon Murphy himself, I've sniped, shot, and killed, I would say 20 plus cops. If you guys remember Cody Lawrence, I've killed him. Tyrain, I've killed him. Slapped, I've killed him. Outward, I've killed him. Juza, I've killed him. I've killed a lot of the OG members that were cops. And they were like really fucking high members that I've killed. Like captains and like 201s, you know, shit like that. Oh, I was not paying attention. So I've killed the highest of the highest. I've killed Majority. If you guys remember Majority, I've killed his character multiple times. Jamie, the one that was a pedophile who got arrested, I've killed him multiple times. So I've killed a lot of the OG members. If you guys remember Jamie, Majority, Slapped, Outward, all of them, I've shot and killed them multiple times. Of course, I didn't kill them, but I've put them on a hit list and I've shot them before. So Brandon and PCF, they're making a name. You know, it was really bad. You know, we literally had, they almost had to completely shut down PCF, essentially, if that makes sense. They almost had to literally go and have me open a ticket and say, you know what, your gang's doing too much, we're gonna shut your gang down for permanently. Thankfully, that didn't happen, thankfully. And then, that's when other gangs start to rise. Akira had made a gang called the Forsaken Brotherhood. And we had some beef. It was really honestly annoying. It was really annoying beef, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was just annoying. He, at that time, would metagame and he would map. So I didn't really like beefing with him, just due to that fact that he just didn't like to really play by the rules. And then, when something would happen, if I broke the rule, it would benefit him, but then I couldn't report him, kind of like how it is now in Civil. So he started raising his gang up, and then that's when Lucid joined. At first, me and him had beef. I don't know why, I can't remember why, but we had beef. And I remember one of my notorious snipes I got. For some reason, he thought it was a good idea to follow me around in my car and try to shoot me. So I was right, I think I was like right here. Or I was somewhere, let me remember. No, I was over here. I remember I was in a Sultan RS. He was in another car. And it was right here. He's chasing me down slowly. He's following me. So I go over here and I pull over. And I'm still in PCF. PCF still rising, right? I get a sniper out. He goes in that building right there. And it's from around here. That building right there goes up. The moment he goes up there, I get my sniper and shoot at him. And I kill him like that. I remember he DM'd me saying, oh, you're cheating. You had to have your map on. You metagame or something like that. I'm like, no, bro, it's just common sense. I saw you chasing after me. You go and park up there, get a sniper out and try to kill me. It's common sense. So he began, I would say, gang hopping. At first, he tried to join PCF. That failed. And then Forsaken Brotherhood. That failed. And then CHC. That failed. And then Rum. That failed. So I think he made his own gang called Shadow Company. And basically, he was like a vigilante, essentially, where he would try taking down gangs. So me and him went to beef. I mean, it was a good beef, but it was kind of annoying. Because at that time, too, he made CHC, Rum, PCF, and Forsaken Brotherhood beef with each other. So at that time, it was a free-for-all with multiple gangs. And I mean a bad free-for-all. We would go to the scrapyard. I remember a scrapyard beef had happened. We were all shooting down like 8 people at scrapyard. And then we would go to like the bunker. It was just a bunch of beef. And I still don't know why Lucifer started beefing with me, but it got worse and worse from there. To where I was DMing him like, dude, like, what's your problem? Like, why now? It was essentially, I know it's a bad reference, it's like the Cardi effect. I feel like he was the first Cardi, if that makes sense. He would beef with me for no reason, you know. We tried squishing the beef like multiple times, but he never was satisfied. I still don't know what I've done to that guy. I don't know what I've ever did to him. But it was never enough. He had a fragile ego, and he didn't like losing. And I'm guessing since he never really got a dub over me. He never really did. And the reason why I say this because we used to roleplay in City a lot. Like, it's oh my god. Seeing Civil now, you wouldn't think that we would get numbers, or you wouldn't think that we wouldn't roleplay in the city. But I'm telling you, we would. And I remember we roleplayed in the city one time. It was me, Lucid, PCF, some other gangs. And we had a bad war. And I mean, Oh my gosh. Me and Paint Smokers got jumped by like 2 people in vans. No, 3 people actually. 2 people in vans, and then someone else in a car. I don't know how we made it alive, but we did. And then we got jumped again. We went to a party, and they stole Paint Smoker's car. We go get it back. Boom, 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 more shots. I don't know how this happened. I don't know why it happened. We somehow caught Lucid lacking. We kidnapped him, and at first, because his character's name was Harold Bishop Jr. At first, he's like, "Oh no, that's not me. I don't know who you're talking about." You know, trying to get it out. And I'm like, you know, I have connections, or I did. I still do. But when Civil was really popping, I had connections to the police scanners and all that. So I was like, you know what? Hey, hold on. Let me get my facial scanner and use it. And basically, my facial scanner will show if it's really him or not. I'm guessing he panicked and tried to go out like a dog or like a man. So like, you know what? You caught me. I don't know who pulled the trigger, but someone. He couldn't even say what he wanted to say. And it's like one of those heroic things. Like, you know what? You caught me. I'm the right guy. I'm Harold Bishop Jr. I kid you not. He could not even spill what he's gonna say. I forgot who shot him. But the moment he's like, you know what? You caught me. Boom, 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 boom. He couldn't even finish his speech. So we had wars all around here. Literally, I'm a man quick. This entire part of the city, all around here, from this is where CHC was at. PCF had actually took over the Vagos territory. Rum, I think, was allied. No, okay, I remember. And you guys don't believe me, but we literally had wars in the city. So PCF had the Vagos territory. CHC, I believe, had Grove Street and Franklin's mama's house, or his aunt's house, Aunt Denise's house. So they had this street right here and Grove Street. This street was CHC and Reznaz, or Rum. Oh my god, pull. This street right here was CHC and Rum. Grove Street was only CHC. We had a back and forth war from each street. Every time, and I mean this is every time, our cars generally meant something. Every time you saw the STX with yellow and black, or yellow and black livery, that was PCF. Every time you saw a blue chapter or a white chapter, that was CHC. Every time you saw a black STX or a black chapter, that was Rum. It was bad. I remember over here, I'm doing my own thing. You know, I'm just trying to shop. There was I guess like an old school car with 4 guys in there. I mean 4. I don't know what I did. I'm guessing this was Rum. No, this was CHC. Where's that car at? And I still have the clip. I didn't find a stream. I don't remember what stream it was. What car was it? It was like either one of these right here, the Primo, or I think it was this one, the Impaler. Yeah, it was the Impaler. A blacked out Impaler, blacked out windows. I'm chilling right here, right? I just got done from shopping. Shots fired. Immediately, just all on my STX. I got lit up. I panicked, so I go back here. They get all my tires out. I mean, every tire gets shot. I spin out, hit this wall. Hold on, I'm trying to do representation. Hold on, oh my god. I hit this wall, and I get stuck right here like this. There's 4 guys in an Impaler. I go like this, and spray them all down. I think I almost killed one of them, but they got away. That's how bad the beef was. And then again, it was me and Bosco. We just got out the hospital for getting shot. We didn't die, we got shot. And at that time, in Civil, when you got shot, you still go to the hospital. We were right here. Not even 2 seconds in, second brotherhood, boom, on our cheeks. Every gang wanted PCF dead. Every time you saw that STX, it was on sight. Literally, one car right here, a bike right here, we got lit up into bacon bits. But thankfully, the STXs had armor plating and had armor windows that we survived. But I'm telling you, PCF had the most notorious. You think PCF is soft? It's not. Yeah, looking back at it, it was bad. We've had beef with almost every single gang possible to mankind to Civil. Every gang you can possibly think of, the OG gangs, we've had beef with. Either we had beef with or we're allied. Same for Reznaz. We remember Reznaz. Because I think Resnos used to be with CHC and with Rum before they became a thing. And then they made it to Resnos. But every legendary gang like CHC and Rum, Forsaken Brotherhood, we've really had beef with. And it's been chaotic. Shadow Company had beef with. I'm telling you guys, it was prime civil times. Prime. It was annoying because it seemed like it was just like a gang stuff and like a civ on civ combat. But almost every single day you saw those cars, it was on site. That's how bad it was. And Twitter only made it worse. Twitter just made it like 10 times worse. Where's the thing at? Where's the thing at? Where's the gun van? Where's the gun van at? Like, being in civil, it meant something. I'm telling you, everyone wanted to be in a gang. And it was crazy because CHC, they had power. And I mean crazy power. Absolute crazy freaking power. CHC would be able to recruit Civ 1s. I don't know how. I don't know why. Almost every single time a Civ 1 would join, they got recruited by CHC. Oh, I pressed the wrong button! About agency. Okay. Who the hell is that? Every single time that someone would join Civil, they immediately got jumped into CHC. CHC would have at least 10 people in one Civ chat. 10 people. The max I've seen is at least 5 or 6. 5 or 6 people in one Civ chat. CHC obliterated that. And there's a mixture. Civ 1, Civ 2, Civ 5, Civ 6, Civ 3, Civ 4s. They had a mixture of every single Civ rank in their chats. They were unstoppable. They were one of the most unstoppable forces I've ever seen. Because they were just that guy. They were just that crew, that gang. It made no sense how good they were. Like PCF, we've had a lot of members. We've had, you know, money. We've had all that. For them to literally just randomly rank 5 or 8 other people into their gang, and they were all loyal too, which makes no sense. Newcomers, oldcomers, they were all loyal to CHC. It just made no sense. And what made it worse, a lot of people in PCF would leave to CHC, and they got screwed over. I can't remember his name. I know that's the reason why one of these people in here, they don't like PCF. Or they don't like name in general. So I remember at that time, PCF, I did have to kind of surrender. So at that time, we didn't have numbers. You know, they had at least 5 people in state. It was only me in state. Me and Bosco, I would say. So I'm like, ACHC, like, you know, let's just make a peace treaty and have peace. You know, I don't want war. We've had our wars. We've won our wars. We lost our wars. Let's, you know, stop the wars and chill out.
Okay,
they agreed. I think his name, no, I can't remember this guy's name, man. But I remember this guy joined PCF, right? I don't know why. Randomly started beef with THC. Randomly. Out of the blue. There's no reason for it. Out of the blue. I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, we don't need beef. I've already made a treaty with them. We're fine. He's like, no, you know. Let's start beef again. You know, we can beat them this time. You got me now. And he's only a Civ 3. He just became a Civ 3. And I was like, bro, like, no. We're not starting a war. So, it sounds messed up, but I had to do what I had to do. I had to went to Grove Street and talk to Outward. Because Outward, he was a YN. And he's still in business. I'm like, hey, listen, Outward, like, I don't want beef. You know, we've already had the peace treaty. It's one of my members that wants the beef. I don't want beef. Is there anything I could do to squash the beef between us? Now, with my current members, I would never do this, okay? At that time, I had to. Because we had to make as much allies as we could. Because at that time, Lucid, with his shadow company, was taking over. He had cops on his side, was taking brother on her side, and Rum on his side. And they're trying to take down PCF. So I'm like, hey, is there anything we can do to make it squashed and get, like, better? They said this. And I walked in with me and Paint Smokers. Me and Paint Smokers walked into enemy territory with at least 6 of them with guns. Albert told me this. If you can bring me the guy that's been causing problems to the scrapyard, bring me him alive, we'll be squashed. I said bet. I think it was either the same day or somewhere after that day. He knew he was cooked because that guy started running. I don't know how we got him, but we did. We took him to the scrapyard and he got tortured by Outward and them. And me too. I did torture him a little bit too. But at that time, I had to do what I had to do because at that time, PCF didn't have numbers. Pain smokers didn't know how to roleplay at that time, so he was doing horribly. Bosco was dealing with stuff, and it was basically only me and Bosco. So I had to do what I had to do. And I had to let him go. And at that time, it worked. And from there, war happened again, but thankfully, we had allies, and we had like a bunch of people on our side. And basically, there's a lot more stories I could tell about PCF and how we arose. But that's essentially, if you guys could understand what I was saying, 'cause I know my speech. If you guys could understand what I was saying, that was basically the origin story of PCF. And how PCF became a thing. How PCF rose to power and fame. And we literally outranked, outmatched, and outnumbered all the older gangs. If you look in the gangs, the civilian gangs, whatever, you're not gonna see CHC anymore. You're not gonna see Forsaken Brotherhood. You're not gonna see Rum. You're not gonna see Shadow Company. The only gang that's relevant that you'll see is PCF. From all those gangs I just listed, PCF is the last OG gang in Civil. And it's kind of sad and it sucks because like there were so many other people and so many other gangs, and it sucks to see that PCF is the only gang from OGP Civil that was a thing. And it honestly does suck to say that. I mean, we had a lot of good times, a lot of fun times, but for it to end that way, it's kind of crazy. But that's kind of the origin story of PCF. And I remember too, if you see it says Raga Rum, the issue was the Raga Rum, or the Rum. Rum as in Russian Mafia, because that's what they meant, Russian Mafia. This right here was their gang. I remember I had to put an IGI, I swear, like so many times, because they thought I was trying to either represent them or like disrespect them. So I had to literally be like, no, it's scratched out. So Rum, it wasn't even on that car because I told him that's like forced. I can't do anything about it. And this is basically the PCF colors, you know what I mean? So like, I didn't want to remove this. But a little quick story, you know, like I had to basically put an IGI and tell them out of roleplay that I can't remove it, and that in IGI the Rum isn't actually there, since that was Russian Mafia, because that's what they stand for. Rum was Russian Mafia. So that's kind of a little quick story on why they did get heated. I think at first I didn't know, and then the more I found out, I'm like, yeah, don't worry, it's not supposed to be there, you know. I had to get removed and stuff like that. It's just there, you know, it should be there because they can't take it off. Damn, my bad. Other than that, that's basically the origin story of PCF. And I've taken out a lot of OG members. I can't recall how many times I've told people, because I was about that life. Like, I know the new people that joined, they thought I wasn't about that life, like, oh, you know, he's soft. But no, I was not. I would tell people like, bro, you keep talking, and I'm gonna prove to you that you don't bleed blue and you bleed red like everyone else. They call my bluff, and there's streams of it too. I remember other people like Cody who would stream it too. I need to find that stream, because they literally showed him getting sniped by me. But I told Cody, and like, hey bro, you're testing the waters. You know, if you want to go and think like you're big and bad, and you want to act like, you know, that's my saying. That's literally my saying. I said to cops, you know, if you want to act like that badge and a gun gives you the right to be a douchebag, and you want to act like you don't bleed red like everyone else, I will gladly show you that you bleed red. And they would call my bluff. So the next session, or in session, I'll do a prio, get my sniper, and boom, shoot. Boom, shoot. My notorious one was shooting Cody, because he was a trash talker. And they said the same thing. they all said the same thing. You know, they'll catch me. You know, I'll go to jail. They'll arrest me for life. Yada yada yada. And I remember I was like, okay, bet. Whoa, don't let me catch you slipping. And I think it was Bosco. I think he was setting him up. I was like, hey, Bosco, go get arrested, and I'll shoot at them. And he was like, alright, bet. I'm going to the location that's at. So it's like, it's on Grapeseed, so it's not that far. But I remember they were like, hey, you know, like, he was doing his chill thing, you know, pulling him over and, you know, giving him the all goodies. I had my sniper. I had this car. And boom, sniped him like it was nothing. And he streamed it, and so did I. I didn't find his stream, but he streamed it. And at that time, he's like, oh my god. Like, he got annoyed. I remember I heard on his stream, he's like, oh my god, bro, like, why? I forgot what he said. But he complained about getting sniped. And I sniped like 3 other cops that night. And dipped. I literally dipped out. And it was funny, because I'm like, dude, like, how are you gonna complain about it? Because it's funny to me. How are these cops gonna complain about getting killed, but then they talk trash? It was right here. I parked up. It was nighttime too, so this is why I made it better. I parked up right here. They were across the street, like right there. They were like basically right over here. Cody was over here. Sniped Cody. Got in my car. Well, I sniped at other people. A cop was right there next to me. Somehow, he didn't shoot me. I got in my car, pulled off, got into a chase. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm alive. But I was doing fine. And this is before they had the STXs, and this is before they had a lot of fast cars. I was, you know, zooming, doing my thing. And I think I took this turn right here, and I flipped. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I hit this corner. I think the cop hit me, and I flipped. At that time, this is my baby. I got out my car, dug under cover, and boom, 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 killed the cop, and dipped. I think I flipped my car back over, or I did something to get in my car, and I escaped. And I was gone. Ooh. But I remembered, like, in time, I was like, you know what, bro, like, I was really a shooter. I know it may not seem how I am now, or how I used to be, like, before everyone started leaving and all that. But I mean, I was really basically a YN. If someone talked trash to me, and you can see on Twitter, if some of them talked trash to me, I would go find them and snipe them. No matter what it was. I would always go find and snipe them. And I had warrants packed up in me almost every single day. There's a warrant after warrant after warrant after warrant after warrant. I had so many warrants. It was literally how I used to be, where I couldn't use my PCF car. Because my PCF car, it was basically known as Brandon. So when they saw that PCF car, they're like, oh, it's Brandon. Go get him. So, I'm trying to find Cody's thing, because I can try to find that stream. But that's why, if you guys didn't ever know or realize, it was that bad. This car used to be really, really, really hot. Not like how hot like it used to be. I couldn't, before all the metagaming, this is what I'm saying, before all the metagaming, before all the cheating, all the lying, this car used to be really hot, and not in the good way. The cops would actually do their investigations. They would actually do their work. Not saying they don't, some do. But in the OG times, when this car was making a name for itself, I could not be in this car for a second. The moment they saw this car, the yellow, it was wraps. The moment they saw that yellow underglow, it wasn't how it is now. We're like, oh, you know, this car is affiliated with the gang, go get that changed. You know, now I get off with a warning. Beforehand, that was not the case. When cops did their investigations, and when cops actually cared about roleplay, and when, just in general, when everyone in general cared about roleplay, I could not be in this car, no matter what I was doing. I couldn't step foot in this car without knowing I was gonna get killed, or something bad was gonna happen to me. Oh, I think it's PS4. Yeah, it's PS4. I'm in PS5 trying to type all this stuff. But I generally couldn't be in this car without knowing I was gonna die, or I couldn't step foot and say I was Brandon. Because you thought it was bad when it was metagaming. No, it was worse. Because the cops actually did their thing. And I would constantly have to have a prior. It was that crazy. I would constantly have to have a prior. I would constantly have to be moving, have to constantly be doing this. The amount of times I would see the block get raided, it was insane. They would raid the block so, because at that time cops didn't metagame. You know, when Cardi wasn't a thing, they didn't metagame. What's his name? Oh my god, Callum wasn't a thing, the cops wouldn't metagame. The only house they knew that I owned was the block. Because that's the only house that PCF really owns. Before Callum started metagaming, before Car started metagaming, the block, which still is the PCF house, was the only PCF house. So this house right here, I would say at least every session, even when I wasn't in session, this house would get raided. Almost every session. They would somehow find some more leads on Brandon, then this house would get raided almost every single session. And I remember Kills, if you guys remember Kills, he was a part of that too. And I remember one day I was seeing, because this house, you can set foot on this house, like it was that bad, like it was so bad, no matter what character I was on, if I was on this house, you got arrested. That's how bad it was. In the old days, when PCF was making a name for themselves, this house was the main target. They took that to heart. If they saw one fingerprint on this house, and they saw it was your fingerprint, you were going to get arrested for affiliation. They did not care. This is before Majority became whatever he did. This is before everything. When they were actually doing investigations. Because it happened to me. If you were caught on this house, you got arrested. If you were seen on this house, you got arrested. And it wasn't for like how Majority did it or how Cardi did it. It was for legal reasons. You know, it was for actual legal reasons, not like Cardi or like all of them, where they arrested you for some dumb stuff, or they metagames, and like, oh, you know, because you want to be here, we're gonna arrest you. No. It was actually because you're a part of the gang, actually because you did something wrong. But the thing is, they actually interrogated you. Unlike Callum and them, where they take you to jail, leave you in there for 72 hours, and they complain when you leave. No. The cops would take you to jail, hi dog, take you to jail, go with you, interrogate you, and see what to do next. That's how it was. And that had my blood boiling, because I thought people were gonna snitch. Thankfully they didn't. But that's how bad it was. At some point, this car in this house, we could not be on. That's how bad it was. I remember I was role-playing one day, and I think I posted up over here. I think like right here, I posted up. I saw 6, not 5, not 3, not 2, 6 squad cars on this house over here posted up to raid the house. 6 cars were right there getting ready to raid the house. It was constant. Almost every time I was in session and I do a prio, they would go and raid the house. And I'm telling you, this is before all the mapping, all the metagaming, all the favoritism, before everything happened. They did their work and they did it good. And that's why now it's so weird, because now the cops don't care and I've retired. But it's weird because I can drive this car now and not worry about, oh, I'm gonna get arrested or oh, I'm gonna get shot. Because even gangs knew this car. That's how bad it was. Even people that just joined would find out about this car and another car. That's how bad it was. People that would just join, people that would barely even know what civil was, what PCF was, would know what this car was. Same for CHC and same for Rum. The moment you saw these cars, you knew something was about to go down. That's how epic it was. These cars, they weren't rare to see, but when you saw these cars, you knew something was gonna go down. Either someone's gonna die, or someone's gonna get chased afterwards. That was legendary status of Civil, and that it's sad to say, but Civil won't ever be like that ever again. That was peak Civil, and it won't ever be like that ever again. It was crazy too. I have so many stories now. This guy named PM. I don't know why. There's like many PMs. This specific one had beef with the gangs. I don't know why. It was maybe PCF2. But I remember one day, he joined session, talking trash, like always. PCF, Rum, Forsaken Brotherhood, and CHC, plus at least 6 cops went after him. I'm being dead serious when I'm telling you this. He joined session, we somehow found him, at least one member from each gang, plus 6 cops went after him. And at that time, we had numbers. We had numbers in civil. I think the most we've had in civil was 30 plus, 31 or 32 members. It's crazy to say, but we used to have numbers in civil. And with that day, we had numbers. And he joined session that day. Started joining chats, talking trash. Somehow we all found him and said, since you want to talk trash, say less. We chased him from Sandy to Palito. Every car, my car, Rum's car, CHC, cops, every car you can think of a gang car was after him. We caught him in the Palito forest, killed him, and went on about our days. He literally got 6 notorious gangs, around 6 or just 4 gangs, I would say 4 gangs and cops to align, to have an allegiance to catch him, which is a rare sight because the cops don't really align with the cops. I mean, with civs or with criminals. So for one guy, I think it's like a Civ 2 as well. For one guy who was a Civ 2, who didn't really roleplay, for him to join and then immediately get, oh crap, for him to join and then immediately get at least 6 other cops plus gang members to go after him, not kill each other and then kill him, was a rare freaking sight to see. And I'm telling you, it was rare. Because you wouldn't think it could happen, and you wouldn't think it would happen. And it literally did. For him to get us all together, and for him to have literally gang members not kill each other, cops not arrest the gang members, for us to go after him and kill him, and then be on about our day, rare sight to see. And honestly, civil, it's not going to be the same anymore, if I'm being honest. With the amount of stuff I've seen, I've been here since 2023. I've been in civil since late 2023. So I've seen my fair share. That's why I have so many stories about civil, because I've been here since 2023. It's not going to be the same. I don't think it will. It's just my honest opinion. It can have a bump where it gets numbers, but the beef and everything, the people in general, they won't ever be the same again. It was peak time for civil. Like that, civil has too many secrets that they're not willing to share, and when people find those secrets and try to expose the secrets, they ban them and kick them, which makes it worse, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not trying to get some civil trash talk, but that's why civil died the way or it's dying the way it is, because there's so many secrets and so much stuff not telling us that when we do find out and try to expose it, we get banned and we get kicked. All I'm gonna say about that part. But it's really hard to believe that we generally would have at least 30 people per session. You know, like even majority would be in session, and majority used to actually run civil, which I did find crazy. But yeah, like majority would be like, I think like assistant manager or something like that, and literally like at that time she was raids after raids, shooting after shooting, crime scene after crime scene. I mean, everyone knew PCF, everyone knew CHC, everyone knew just everyone in general. What I'm probably gonna do right now, I'm gonna try to do my best to go somewhere like one of my apartments, and I'm gonna try to find, for one, the Cody Lawrence video live stream, and for 2, I know I can't post it, I'll probably do like a little chat thing. I want to try to find some of the Twitter posts of when PCF, CHC, Rum used to beef, basically. I'm trying to find some of those old Twitter posts. Because, I mean, it may not seem like I was about that life, or like as a YN, but sheesh, I was a YN. It was bad. It was real bad. So right now, I'm gonna go to my apartment, park up, probably chill out. Cause I'm probably gonna end stream right now too, so it's pretty much dying. I'm trying to find these, I found one of them. These Cody Lawrence stings. And see what I can find, cause I know I have them here somewhere. All I gotta really do is find them. I'm missing a car here. Okay. Cause I found the Twitter posts. But the thing is, I can't find Cody. Gotta think about this. Let me see. Jack Hauser, whatever the hell you gonna say. Damn, I found some of our old Twitter posts. Alright, I'm probably gonna go silent for a couple minutes, give me some time. Hold on. Shut up.
You don't just turn off the 80s.
I found something. I found it.
I'm Rufus Bellows. I just signed Jack as a client. This is our first big meeting. First one, number one. I gotta be honest. I'm a little bit nervous. Every time I gotta meet a star, the nerves get going. Because mostly up until now, I've only worked.
I found Cody's channel. I must find a stream.
Time to get pro, baby. Who is it? It's Rufus, your agent. Come in. What do you want? Whoa, hey, Jack, whoa, lower the piece, bro. It's me, Rufus. You gonna go big places with me? Remember, I'm your new agent, Jack. You know, the last one didn't work out so well.
I'm trying to see which one it is. I know I found it.
I know a guy that can clean that up for you. Total DNA removal. You know, I should give you a card.
I'm seeing Bosco.
What can you do for me? And what can you do for me? I can give you some tough love for starts. Are those jars of urine in there?
I think I'm getting close. I remember some of the streams here.
I will mow you down. What's with Crystal's see-through slippers in the chair here? She dead? She's meditating. Jack, I am a huge fan, Jack. I am so excited that you're out of prison. And you're ready to make your comeback. You're gonna claw your ass up that Vinewood signboard. You're gonna take a dump on everybody down below. But if you're gonna do those things, you need to just explain to me what's going on with the puppet here. Hey, this is not a puppet. That's Ho-Chi's sock. So it's like a therapy thing, like a coping mechanism? Yeah, I don't cope. I kill. Yeah, this is closure. This is closure.
I think I just found it.
I got it. All right, hey, a little bit of role-playing never hurt anybody, huh?
Let me see.
I'm worried about Jack. I'm worried about him, all right? I knew things were bad. I didn't know they were this bad. Jack, I'm the guy that's gonna turn your career around. His career is just fine, Rufus. You got a problem with that?
I got sniped.
Yep, I just found the stream.
How was I set for the soul?
He's still number one.
I just found the stream, guys.
The kid's still number one. Hey, he's hoarding urine in there.
Yeah, priority. I did.
I found it.
Yep, I'm down. Let me see. I don't.
Yep. I found the stream.
Lovely. Let me see. I don't think there's a priority for that. Yeah, there was, because, you know, we have Civ 6 active, and Hype over here wants to be a little...
Yep, that's the stream. You can hear, Cody talking about it. That's the stream. I just found it. Yep, I just found the stream. I'll try to find my POV, but you can hear Cody talking about it, how, like, he got mad. He got mad that I had a priority request to kill him. Because that day I told him, too, I was like, dude, like, you're signing your death certificate. I'm gonna snipe you. And he ended up testing his luck, so I ended up sniping him, and then he got mad about it, which I hope you guys heard. And I'm guessing Civ 6 was after that day. Because, I mean, Loki forgot about Civ 6, too. But I'm guessing Civ 6 was activated. He got mad because Civ 6 was activated and I had a prio. And boom. Jeez, I forgot about that. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll try to find the other PCF, what are they called? The other PCF, what's it called? Things. The Twitter posts. Cause I know we have some Twitter posts of us posting up on the blocks of CHC and Rum. So I'll find those. I'll find some of me and Lucid, cause I know we beefed as well too. I'll just try to find whatever I can and see what I can come up with. I know I just found a stream, which is legendary. I found the legendary stream of me sniping Cody. I've sniped a lot of people in Civil. And I mean, I know some of you guys don't remember a lot of the OGs, but every OG you can think about, I've sniped. And Outward, he was actually very heated that I sniped him. At that time, before Callum and Cardi metagamed to try to take down Damonte, I had like a peace treaty with Outward and Slapped. Basically, if you guys don't know, Damonte and Brandon are engaged and soon to be, well, technically already married. Damonte was never a part of PCF. He never had anything with gang activity. He just was the boyfriend that knew too much, but never got involved, took out the kids. And I believe that Outward and Slap knew that. So we made a deal. As long as I can snitch on Brandon, and this is why I don't know if I told some PCF members to snitch on me, but as long as Damonte could tell Outward and Slap's cop characters what they know, they won't try to kill me, because at some point Outward and Slap took me to the pier and they basically tried to beat the living crap out of Damonte for information. It worked for a little bit and it basically scarred Damonte. So every time that they were in state and I saw Damonte, streams were like, oh, Damonte, you better have some information, brother. I was like, you know, I got you, you know. So, but we had a peace treaty, you know, as long as I gave information about Brandon, they would let me go. And it was fun, you know, at that time it was fun. And it was weird, but it was fun, because we would get pulled over, or they would just see my car and recognize me and pull me over and be like, alright, what you got for us? And I would tell them. So that's why, I don't know if my PCA members ever want to know, that's why from time to time I would tell you to snitch on me, or I would tell you to do something for me, because I had a plan, and that plan was to snitch. Basically, I pulled a Nico Avocado, where I was 2 steps ahead. I would either tell them something that I did do, or something that I was going to do, and get them prepared, but still win. So at some point, they wanted to make a meetup. They wanted to talk to Brandon face to face. And I was really iffy about it, because I'm like, you can talk trash, and then when I meet me, that's sus, you know. So I'm like, okay, bet, you know, screw it. Let's go ahead and do the meetup and see what happens. And it was at the pier that's in Polito. I'll probably hit up there too. It was at the pier that's in Polito. I was really iffy about it anyway, so I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So I kind of semi-pull up. I pull up, but at a distance. And I'm like, hey, where you at? I'm here. And they're like, oh, I'm there already. And thank goodness I had a thermal scope with my sniper. So I pull up, and I'm chilling there, and I see a cop at the beginning, or at the top of the hill. And I'm like, this is a setup. And they didn't say it was a setup, you know, quote unquote, a sting or setup. But I already knew, like, you know, I'm the most wanted fugitive in the state. It's gonna be a setup. It's gonna be a sting. So as I'm looking at my thermal scope, which is a lot because I had the stuff in my inventory, I see a cop at the top of the mountain. And then I think I see 2 at the pier. So I take a shot at one of the cops on top. He runs. And I somehow shoot Outward. No, I'm lying. I remember, okay. So I shot the cop on top of the pier. And I was like, oh, I knew it. You know, I was like, oh my god, I freaking knew it. It was a setup. Because I got in my car, and thankfully I had blooper tires, I had blooper windows, and it shot me, but it didn't go through the window. So I was like, oh yeah, I was freaking set up. I freaking knew it. So I'm dipping, and I have, I think, outward and a trainee behind me. I get out my car, pull out my 50 cal, and boom, snipe outward and dip. And then I go on a chase with at least, I would say, 6 cops around the map. And they're getting me good. I mean, they're literally like freaking pitting me almost into walls and stuff like that. But thankfully my car was armored, so I took the hit. I even forgot how I escaped. Oh, I remember how I escaped. I went to sewers, and I think I went around, and this cop took a jump and he blew up in the sewers. And I'm guessing they made like a blockage, so that prevented from the cops from getting me, and I dipped. And I remember I went all the way to the docks. Outward and Slap saw, I think I sent a message or something, and said that they saw me at the docks. They come to the docks and just beat the living crap out of me, saying, where's he at, where's he at? And Slap was like, oh, I hit him at least 18 times. I know that car is definitely smoking, I know that car is definitely doing this, definitely doing that. I'm about to end the stream right here, the session ended. But he was like, oh, I know definitely that car is, you know, I know that car is definitely like smoking, other car is definitely, you know, injured. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to tell you, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, like, we do our thing. And, you know, I'm just over here like, bro, like, this is insane. They somehow, because they were, I would say they almost caught me. They almost did. They had Air 1 and 6 ground units. And Slapped was going hell. I mean, he was on a man on a mission. Thankfully, that cop blowing up in the sewers allowed me to escape. And when that happened, they got heated. And I mean, they were mad. So they found me. They were like, you know, what just happened? What did you do? Yada, yada, yada. And literally, I would say for like a good 3 months, we had our own little peace tree. You know, we literally had me giving the cops information. As long as I gave them information, they would leave me alone. That was the plan. And then they got banned. And then Cardi and Callum came, and they ruined that plan. But that was literally the plan I had. And it worked for a good couple of months, because they would see my car. They would get so happy too, like, Delmonte! You know, they'd get like all happy because you're about to snitch. And I would just panic. I'm like, no, wait, hold on, I can explain. And this, I'm so glad I'm close to it. This is where the setup was. This also, I believe, yeah, this is where they took the Monte as well, and almost killed him. So I was over here. I did this. I blocked out. I don't think they were paying attention. I had thermals. The guy was up there, and I remember he's like literally right here, on that little dirt part right there. I snipe him once, hit him, get in my car. I get a sniper right in the middle of my windshield. Right in the middle. And there was a cop. They were right here. Both cops were, I'd say, right here in the middle, with their sirens on and everything on in the middle. That's basically where everything went down. Essentially where everything went down. There's only like one cop. It's like, I don't know. But that's basically where everything went down. Yeah, shit, that's kind of sick. I'm probably gonna end it here. I'm low-key a little tired. I mean, session, it was just me basically talking, venting, and just spitting bars. But I'm gonna end it here. I hope you boys enjoyed. If not, let me know, and I'll see you next one.